Everyone is encouraged to find a way to enjoy the Urbana Park District, from its programs to its parks and facilities. And we also encourage you to find a way to get involved with your park district by volunteering.
Then when we moved into our current house about 12 years ago, we got involved with Victory Park. We're part of a group that came up with a master plan for that site and resulted in renovations and complete overhaul of the park.
Really, it dramatically changed the landscape of the surrounding area. It was amazing to me how much impact it had for the people who lived across the street from the park. We even had people who said, now my grandkids can walk across the street and play right in front of our house and we know where they are, and they thought that was wonderful.
I think that shows the importance of one kind of giving to the Park District, which is giving your time as a volunteer. So there were a number of us from the Neighborhood Association who got involved with that project. Met, I don't know if it was monthly, I think, with
almost a year.
Tim Bartlett, who's now the current park director, Vicki Mays at that time, to plan out the improvements that we wanted to make to the park. We did a survey of our neighborhood residents and found out what they wanted to see in the park, and that led to community gardens and a rebuild of the playground, a new shelter house that's really spectacular. And then that process was replicated at other parks in the city, engaging the West Urbana Neighborhood Association for Carl Park. There's one at South, I can't remember the name of the park, Southwood or something like that. Southridge, that's it. Yeah, and that neighborhood association was very involved in that. I think there may be other examples. The King Park, I believe, is another example where the King Park neighbors. And so it's just fantastic the way that the Park District engages volunteers, and it's great the way people contribute their time to improve the community.
A financial gift also makes an enormous difference to the Park District.
Well, the impact, again, can be more than just the dollar value of your gift. It's sort of, you're doubling down, if you will, because you're taking advantage of public funding and then private funding together. There's a synergy that's almost magical in what it can achieve. That's what I was really struck by, especially here, having moved from Indianapolis to this area, how much impact you can have very quickly. And so your giving has got the same type of results, I believe. And we're sitting in the Purvis Center right now, named for a person who obviously cared very much about the Park District and was very influential, but in her giving, but also her joy from being able to enjoy the parks and so forth, and wanting the community to have that same benefit. So the private support of the parks is really imperative, I imagine, to continue to do what they've been able to do so far in the community and what you can do in the future.
Giving to the Urbana Park District pays it forward to future generations. You can help with efforts that create places for people to play or to make memories for a lifetime.
Yeah, anybody who drives by Meadowbrook Park or Crystal Lake Park in the summer, it's amazing how many people take advantage of this wonderful resources. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Urbana Parks collectively have more than a million visits a year.
Oh, wow.
From people all throughout Champaign County and surrounding counties. And it's just a wonderful resource that makes Urbana more than just a small town. It really gives it a great environment. And I think the parks and the culture of Urbana go hand in hand.